You done good, Hasselhoff. You done.
Okay, hopefully, if all went well, I did something funny. If not, I'm actually gonna cry. But yeah, I feel like the most complicated part about playing this game in this general fashion is probably just gonna be like, I literally can't. That's not. No, okay, that's not. The most complicated part about this is simply, I think, going to be, what is it? How do I word this? I'm having my brain's not working. It's 1 p.m. You would think my brain would be working by this point. It really isn't, man. The hardest part about this is going to be like aiming my cursor since I'm doing it with my right stick, and because of the fact that it's like you have to, it's so sensitive because you're using a control stick instead of your own hand, which really I think does complicate things in the grand scheme of things. And it like, it's not impossible. Like, don't get me wrong. I think it's a lot more comfortable than you would think it is. It's not optimal, though. I will say that for dang sure. That is a definite. Oh, that's right. That's a thing. Now, as for how much I'm probably going to commit to this playthrough, I don't know. Now, the whole reason that I started playing this game, what decided me to play this game as a playthrough, it's a little different than like Mario Odyssey, where it's like, hey, I realize that I haven't played this game in like 5 million years or something. Is this the area where you have to find like the normal Goomba? Ah, it is! Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool deal. But the whole thing that decided this was like, again, Mario Odyssey, it was just me realizing I had to come back to this playthrough because I took like, what, it was either like 6 months to a year off from the Mario Odyssey playthrough. So, and Mario Odyssey, I'm not as emotionally connected to as this game. This game, I have a very emotional connection to, if you will, to say the least. But I asked you guys on my community tab, like, hey, my brain's kind of having a hard time thinking of games to record for you guys, which is actually why I took the day off yesterday. Just, there was no video. But how do I word this? Brain's not working again. Come on, you can do this. Okay. I think I remember what I was going to say now. SPG 64. You guys, some of you guys might know him. Pretty radical guy who I've gotten to know in the Mario Galaxy scene. Very radical fella. He was like, hey, you should do Mario Galaxy. I wonder why he, of all people, suggested Mario Galaxy. It'd be kind of crazy if it was like because he was a Mario Galaxy YouTuber or something. I don't know. It'd be kind of crazy. Shout out to him, by the way. Very cool. Radical man. He's a very good YouTuber. Underrated, in my opinion. But I've known him for months, and then he suddenly figured out about me from the Friday Night Funkin' videos I hear. So, a very interesting situation, I would say. But he gave the idea of Mario Galaxy, and I had a moment where I just kind of laughed for a second because I knew the reason why he, of all people, was suggesting that, because he's a Mario Galaxy YouTuber. But it is also very, very, very much worth mentioning. We cleared through this like tutorial section way quicker than I thought we were. I thought it was going to take like 2 whole videos, but I guess that kind of comes with the fact that I've played this game. It's almost like I've played this game before. 100% of the game? You bet. I think I 100%ed Mario Galaxy 2 before 1, though. So, yeah, I don't know. He suggested the idea of Mario Galaxy, and I was like, unlike Mario Odyssey, where it's like I don't really have as much of an emotional attachment with Odyssey as it is. Like, Odyssey's very good for banter. Similar to this, where I can just talk. I have an opportunity to talk, and there's no action going on. You wonder, now, here's the thing. I'm a huge fan of playing, like, Doom Eternal. So you would think to yourself, like, why don't you just play Doom Eternal? The problem is that I center so many of these commentary-based videos around the fact that I want to be able to have good commentary for you guys. I'm not stressing myself out over it too much, but I feel like I know there's some YouTubers whose type of commentary, it's very centered around saying what's going on in the game. And I feel like when you have a high-energy game, it's easier to do that, but I feel like I do so well with like the Northern Lion / Alpha Rad Deluxe style, where you're almost just talking about like how your day was, like literally. And I feel like something about that vibe has always really struck a chord with me. It first struck a chord with me with Alpha Rad Deluxe's style. That was the main thing that inspired me to do this style as a whole in the first place. It's more or less evolved into inspiration from Northern Lion now. Very good Binding of Isaac YouTuber, but also just variety. He's done Fall Guys and he's done FTL, all that stuff. Very good YouTuber. I highly recommend you guys watch him. But I, that's like been my main inspiration. And I just really enjoy it, especially now. I feel like I can really have an appreciation for that style now that I am no longer, as you guys know, or if you haven't kept up, I will further stated, I am no longer in high school. I graduated back in late May, got my diploma early June. We had to get our diploma a little later than the actual graduation because they had the idea, and I'm not trying to call my high school out. They just asked to get this video taken down. That'd be a whole experience. But I'm not trying to call my high school out, but they made the decision. They tried to make the decision to I'm trying to also keep in mind in my head that I need to mention like the benefits of being graduated now. But the funny thing was that they noticed that the day of graduation was basically it was a stormy day. They were calling for thunderstorms, like pretty bad, right? It wasn't to the level where it was like tornadoes or anything, but it was to the level where like you're not gonna want to go outside. You're gonna get soaked. You're gonna get soaked. And it wasn't I don't think at the level of like flash flood warnings or anything of that like nature, but it was very much on the scale of how do I word this? It was on the scale of just you don't want to be around. You don't want to be around. That's the bottom line. I've focused on that way too long. And I don't know. So when we went to graduation practice the morning of graduation day, they were telling us, like, we are on the verge of having your graduation be inside. For a little bit of reference, they normally do graduations out on the football field. That was a good example of why my shake being binded to an actual button is probably kind of weird, because I have to, like, stop in place, and sometimes it's like I have to actually try when, like, trying to get there. Also, parkour little things like this actually take, like, legitimate effort now, which is really cool. So, I'm essentially playing a... Okay, this is... Wait, I just realized. Oh, what am I doing, dude? This seems... Yeah, it seems way easier when you do it like that. I'm just checking this area. I'm not really, because I don't remember what's in here. Oh, it's just... Is it little music note area? Little music note area? It is. Okay, I can do this. A. B, go hard. B, go hard.